We see it on the news every day. With advancements in technology, keeping our world safe becomes increasingly challenging. Ironically, to help protect against people and entities that are unfriendly, it becomes even more important to engage the help of the friendliest of all, man's best friend, dogs, and more specifically, detection dogs. The American Kennel Club is leading the charge to help ensure the United States has enough detection dogs to meet our country's growing needs. Every year, the AKCUS Detection Dog Conference brings together top scientists, dog experts, breeders, law enforcement, and the public to work together to solve the challenges of breeding, raising, and training top detection dogs here in the U.S.
Well, detection dogs are needed to find things that shouldn't be where they are, bombs, drugs, and all of the things that cause danger and damage to the country. If we go back to the events following 9/11, and then Brussels, Boston, Las Vegas, and New York, the world woke up to the fact that we need detection dogs. As a country, we've always relied on Europe to provide these dogs, and now that the rest of the world is worried about their own safety, they've basically bought up the supply.
We have 130,000 breeders that bred at least one litter in the United States last year through the AKC. People in the military, the government, police force, private contractors who are currently going to Eastern Europe to find dogs because they don't know they can get these dogs in the US, believe it or not. The biggest challenge is connecting the people that need to find and obtain and train these dogs with the people that could breed these dogs. And that's really where the AKC comes in.
Our safety, our national security is all around the idea of using the canine to stop the process before it ever starts. We're completely dependent on Eastern Europe for our supply of dogs, and we've got plenty of dogs here in the United States. We don't outsource very much other from our national security. Why would we outsource canine when we have a wealth of canine knowledge, canine breeders here in the United States?
I think the AKC Detection Dog Conference is important because it gives us the ability as the end user or the practitioner to let the breeders know exactly what we're looking for. Have that dialogue, have that conversation so they understand what type of dog that law enforcement officer or private sector company needs, and they can breed to those specifications.
The detection dogs, by their presence alone, seem to deter crime. They not only live with us, they come to work with us and they work our shifts with us, and they're always looking for explosives. I'm down here representing all of state and local law enforcement officers, and I'm here to tell you that we need the help of the AKC. Cooperatively, we can fix this problem, but we have to act fast.
We need Congress to direct the DOD and other parts of the government to look to American breeders to help solve this problem so that we're not dependent on foreign sources.
Regular citizens can go to the website. First of all, they can see what we're doing, who the contact people are, if they're interested in various aspects of this. If we look at last year's conference, for example, we have 40 stakeholders. This year we have 200 stakeholders that came, and we have 100 on a waiting list. We brought 20 presenters, and we had 5 breakout sessions and 2 live dog demonstrations.
I think we have a great platform here for this conference. We've got the federal government here, we've got our state and local partners here, we've got our private sector partners here, academia. It's a great broad audience that can have that dialogue and speak to each other and let each other know what we need.
Many people, like they did during World War II, the Vietnam War, they raised a puppy. We call that program the Patriotic Puppy. And sure enough, there are a lot of people who are willing to raise one puppy to help this country.
For more information on this year's AKCUS Detection Dog Conference and how you can get involved, please visit akc.org today.